Ah, yes, the famous Kuzate nightlife. Wall dance and all. Look at that. It's nice to come and sit down in the tavern, enjoy a game of whatever that is occasionally, and just know that nothing can go wrong. Ah, peace at last. Wait, Magnus, what's that? Archers only stuck in a well? Oh no, that's terrible. Magnus, why you clapping, buddy? This is a tragedy. We've got to go save it. Yes, that's right. Big smiles all round. Okay, yes, he agrees. No, maybe not. Okay, Magnus, I need you to focus up here, buddy. We've got work to do, god damn it. Archers Only's been gone for months. It's very important for the YouTube that it exists on its own forever. Oh, it's 100 years, Archers Only. Let's go, baby. In all seriousness, though, people, thank you very much for your patience in between these episodes. It has been a bit of a nightmare getting this done, much like this pumpkin over here. The South African electricity grid is currently missing half of its capacity, and that makes recording games on an electronic device such as this a little difficult, to be honest, when you've only got power for like 12 hours of the day, and you gotta do your laundry and, a day job, which takes like 8 of those hours, even though you're doing like 4 of them at 2 a.m. because life is awful and you are on the edge of collapse, let me tell you. But we're back. We're back in Odok, our beautiful town, with all of its fine delicacies like meat and fish and meat. But I hear you asking, and oh, I know you such an inquisitive lot that you are, what the hell is the point of continuing this series if you've achieved the primary goal, which was to capture this settlement right over here, well, any settlement really. We kinda drew the short straw with this one, because inexplicably, everyone I put in the goddamn dungeons seems to have a key, because they're all just leaving. Anyway, we started a proxy war, or rather, we started a very direct war with Sturgia out of boredom, and that's kind of what we're going to keep going today, because if you remember correctly, our goal for this series is to survive a year. We got to get to I think it was the 1st of winter, 1088, and that's gonna be our evidence of a successful run, which we will probably get to today. So we're going to go cause a little bit more bullying up north, as is now tradition, to be perfectly honest. Also, small pet peeve, right? This is just a little something I want to point out. Kelly Ananas, our famous trader who is providing us a whopping nothing to our monthly income, has been spending her entire tenure moving between Odok and Akalat and back and trading absolutely friggin' nothing. I cannot get her out of that loop. I have tried in another save to, like, manually remove her from the caravan, form a new one in like the other side of the map, and she just goes straight back to Akalat and it transports nothing between Akalat and Odok. I can't. Oh my! How do you fight this camera? God, the one battle I couldn't win. There we go. Okay, turns out you can scroll. I'm just stupid. But let's just watch her. Okay, Kelly Ananas, what's it gonna be, huh? Oh, you're in Odok? No way. Where could you possibly be going next? Oh god, it's anyone's guess. Where's she gonna be? Oh no, I wonder, might it be Akalat? Oh, look at that, it is. And wow, look, notice how we have no income? Oh, Kelly. Oh, Kelly, you shouldn't have. What did you bring me? Oh, Kelly, let's see. Come on. What did you get for me? I know, we're pushing Christmas, but nothing. Oh, just what I wanted. Anyway, all that aside, let's try and take a castle, just for the memes, am I right? Oh, actually, hold on. Let's go bully Osvin before we do that, though. And since this is... Oh, whoopsie. Oh, this could be kind of fun, right? But this is the first battle we're kind of outnumbered in. 19 cavalry, 6-7 infantry. Very infantry heavy, which is what you want to see. 40 cavalry is a little scary. Not gonna lie. No, only 5 recruits in that army. And a lot of woodsmen, which don't have shields, so that's okay. In this one. Hardened brigands too. Oof. Okay, this might actually be quite a fight. What I was going to say is, I'm going to start just chopping heads, because I will let the mounted archers go, for the memes. But we need to start denying armies here, and it's just, we get into the genocide point of the run. It's just kind of how you have to play this game, because if you put them in the fucking dungeon, they just walk out the door. First try. Okay, let's go and get it. Hopefully this isn't too forested. I have a feeling that fighting in this region is just going to be hell. For this playthrough, but you know what? I'm not very smart, and I've decided to pick a battle with probably the best faction to counter my strategies. Oh, that's not true. I think the Kuzate would be the most dangerous. Oh, that's what you want to see, though. Nice open kill zones. Okay, So what have we got? We've got a solid protective barrier on our flank. I don't think they're coming up here. We are actually backed up against the edge of the map. Oh, I was hoping I could take that hill. Okay, that means we should deploy as far forward as possible. In the hopes, and we're gonna do the standard stuff here. So yeah, loose formation for everybody involved. No, just 4. Get over there. It's been a little while since I last played this, as you might be able to tell. We're gonna get everybody moved into formation. That's what I want to see. The enemy's gonna be dropping in, yeah, over there somewhere. So we are pretty secure on the left flank from cavalry charges, which is amazing. But we are gonna want to move forward as soon as possible, and then our cavalry is actually going to be used to run like sort of interference. Literally, occasionally, we're just going to be charging into theirs just to kind of disrupt them, make sure they can't hit our boys. Okay, so archers, first things first, you're going to move up to there. That's what I want to see. Horse archers, I'm going to make the very bad decision of making you follow me for the moment, which is going to get a lot of you killed, but hey, c'est la vie. We're where we are, aren't we? Let's reposition. I want you in a fairly tight formation if I can help it. Yeah, like that. Like loose formation stance-wise, but like fairly well grouped. Anyway, as I said, the did I misdirect you or something? Yeah, I must have. Okay, yeah, I think I'm pressing 1 instead of 2 to get the entire group together. There we go. Very nice. And let's get the first shots of the battle off. And I think we actually go ahead and we use our horse archers to try and take out as many of their men as we can. Sorry for anyone watching this at night. I hope your retinas can forgive me for the blinding lighthouse that is currently in front of you. The doom rectangle that you're currently holding in your hands. Oh, come on, boys. I need you to start shooting, please. Oh, for the love... Oh, no. Oh, for the love of Odok, please. Khuzaits, fight. Fight, damn you. Come on, take him out. There we go. 67 damage. Okay, we're getting some shots in. This is excellent. We've managed to disrupt literally half of their infantry, cavalry, rather. The ones with 6 legs. Those are not the infantry. Also, try not to shoot their horses, because I've discovered that if we don't shoot the horses, we get the horses. I know. Big brain plays only on the... Oh, I just shot my own man. I think he's dead. Fuck. Only the biggest brain plays on the largely unemployed channel. Okay, my guys. You are now in advance mode. Time to retreat. Okay, it's time for us to go and run deference on... Interference, rather, not deference. We don't want to defer to them. We want to get rid of them. Yeah, we want to be getting rid of the cavalry charge on this side. Or at the very least, just kind of pulling them off my men. There we go, 41 damage to him. That's good. It looks like their charge was fairly disorganized. I think their army is operating as 2 units. No, the infantry aren't, but the cavalry are definitely not behaving like they should to be an effective fighting force. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, right here's pretty good. Just reshuffle. Okay, don't bring the cavalry into the crowd. We don't need to. Let's get them on this flank. Start hurting these guys. Oh, that was a miss. That was a bad miss, actually. I'm not too worried. Our Fiend champions will be able to beat these guys in melee. But the problem is that it's taken time away from shooting the infantry, which is the real fear here. I'm not too worried about their ranged troops. I think that's going to be a fairly tame experience to get rid of. Oh, kind of caught the edge there. Didn't mean to do that. Let's actually just go behind them and start shooting into the back. That should be a pretty safe bet. Okay, I am going to have to get my archers to retreat slightly. Oh god, javelin just missed my head. Yeah, we lost the woodsman. Yeah, the woodsmen have a lot of throwing weapons, I just remembered. Just conveniently forgot that for about 40 seconds. Okay, yeah. My man, you hold this hill. This hill is good for shooting. And we're just going to continue to run laps. It looks like we've managed to deal with their cavalry in its entirety. Yes, we have. And we've still got most of our mounted archers. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, let's get to the back. And we're going to just keep doing what we've been doing here. 50 damage there. Hit a shield somehow. Oh, Sturgeon Woodsman's down. I am very scared of these throwing weapons, though. I have a feeling we're going to get winged, and then everyone's just going to charge. The Fiends will probably be okay, but it's always a little scary. Okay, Fiends, back off. Let's take it wide. I think this strategy is pretty solid. This is pretty much exactly how the Romans were defeated by one of the mounted enemies they faced in it was either the Middle East or Africa. Yeah, this is a great history lesson, I realize. But basically, I can't remember the name of the battle or the name of the commander who lost. But I mean, I'm sure someone in the comments will correct me. It was somewhere in a hot place, and what they did was they got the Romans pinned and then just ran around them in circles and shot at them because they had horse archers and the Romans didn't. And that was kind of all they needed. And I think that was what prompted the Romans to sort of start their first primary, like, archer-based auxiliaries. Which is kind of insane if you think about it. Oh, are my men retreating? Yes, they are. Excellent. Okay, there's actually so many infantry that we're struggling to kill them fast enough to keep them off my men. That, or I've just timed this very poorly. Okay, my men need to just start leaving the map, or else we're going to start getting caught. It might be time to genuinely just order a charge. Okay, yeah, I think we're just going to have to do it. Same for you guys. Horse archers, get in there into melee. This is not great, obviously. We are at a disadvantage in fixed combat, but I think we have the numbers on our side. Yes, we do. Plus, look at that crack aim. You know, what could go wrong? Oh, fantastic. Okay, and we're just going to do a bit of cleanup now. It's good to make sure that they've got nothing left to work with. And that is that. Not too shabby. 142 kills to 19. I will take it. We did lose a lot of Fiend champions, but look at that. I mean, 50 of, well, what would that have been? 58 of them killed 100. They really are worth their weight in gold. They are very hard to replace, though, so that is quite painful. We don't even have all that many Fiends to back them up. As there's only 5 left, we can't even replace the losses. That is a bit of a problem. But it's okay. We're going to probably, since we're so close, or close, you know, maybe not all that close, but we're probably going to go by and grab some more Fiends. Oh, Lek's actually a horse archer. Okay, Lek, you might be taking a walk, but it is indeed time to start chopping heads. The problem with that, right, is I'm a little hesitant to just start lopping heads for the simple reason that there's a very, very real chance that once we do that, everyone's just going to invade us. So I'm kind of tempted to complete the series objective, and then we'll start lopping heads. You know what I mean? If we continue the series, which will be completely up to you guys, if we can get like 25 likes on this video, I'll do another episode, and thereafter we'll set a new goal. It's very much going to be, as long as there's interest, they will be my archers only. That's the deal I'll make you. Okay, so 25 likes on this episode. Hell, if you've made it like 15 minutes in, you probably care enough to try to keep this going. So yeah, 25 likes on this one, and you guys get yourself even more archers only. Before we ransom the prisoners, I think, yes, we can indeed collect some marauders, and our morale is super high right now. So let's do that. We'll also get that raider. Very nice. Let's upgrade that Crusade Hunter, because why not? I think in general we need to do a bit of a go through here. Keshigs all the way. Horse archers. Oh, that's going to eat war mounts, though. That does not. That does. I don't really care about upgrading the Marauders so much, because like the difference between them isn't that great. This is Bow of 80, Riding of 100. And, what am I doing? And the Raider is Bow of 100, Riding of 100. It's like a 20-point increase for war mounts, which isn't great. Whereas if we look at the Crusade Raider, right? He's got a Bow of 70, Riding of 70, and the Horse Archer's got 100, 100. It's a much more efficient upgrade. And they're mainline troops, so we can actually take them further. Horse Archer, you won't take any horsies. We're obviously going to go to the Raiders. The Keshigs, we'll go to Khan's Guard, absolutely. Sturgeon Hunter can become a Sturgeon Hunter. Okay, all of our Fiends can become champions. They're all leveled up now, so there's no reason not to. Oh, we actually managed to resuscitate some of our Fiends. That's fantastic. That's really good. We actually saved 3 of them. I don't know if those were already injured or not. I'm not sure. With high enough surgery skill, or a character with high enough surgery skill, you can actually, like, save troops. Okay, so we're going to pay all that money. We're going to lose some morale. It is what it is. Let's go to the tavern. Let's get our 6,000 dinars back. I don't want mercenary swordsmen. What are you? Storing the fatherless? Shame. He's a horse archer. He's actually quite a nice dude, too. I kind of want a doctor, to be honest. So yeah, we'll see if we take that. I don't know. Oh, that man. Sorry, he's a person, you know, whether or not he likes it. But yeah, as I was saying, I think we're going to hold off for the second on... oh my god, we lost a lot of men. I think we're going to hold off for the second on you know, starting to, like, just lop heads, because we kind of do need to, you know, win first. After that, I don't really care. It'll be kind of fun to have to fight off all those different battles, but that will be next time, if there is a next time, which again, completely up to you. But I really do not want more than 50 horse archers. They're powerful, but they're also like, when you're fighting infantry, you need a way to pin them down. And we don't really have that, but we do have very large numbers of sort of standing archers, which provide like a kind of unavoidable target for the enemy AI to just sort of march towards, as we saw in the previous battle. And basically having them moving in one line towards us. See? Who gave Bovan the keys? Huh? He's getting the noose next. Anyway, Marinara Sauce over there is, looks like a prime target. I do want to siege this castle, but I think it would be good if... I don't even want to keep the castle. I kind of just want to siege it for the fun, you know? But Marinara in here, we're going to have a little beef. Unfortunately, it is at night. But we need to figure out a way to kind of hurt the armies in the area enough that they lose all of their sort of main good troops. Because the game does sort of simulate the need for the AI to, like, find and recruit troops, you know? Is that 38 archers? No. Okay, I was about, like, that's kind of an insane advantage to have so many. I'm gonna get... No. Everyone go away. Bowman, get up there. Horse archers, follow me for a moment. Okay, let's get a few shots in. It looks like they're holding that hill, which is great for me. Once again, keeping infantry in one place is very much the way to beat them. Their biggest disadvantage is their speed, and if they're not moving, then that speed is absolutely zero. Whereas ours is mobile and ranged. Okay, I need to kind of speed up a bit and just get on the other side of that infantry. Oh, is that a mercenary? Ooh, the sturgeons are getting desperate. That's what you like to see. Oh man, headshot on the sturgeon archer. Very nice, Elijah. Very nice. I do wish the game had a one-shot kill headshot mechanic, kind of like that on that woodsman. I wish it was a guaranteed kill if you hit him in the head with an arrow or a throwing weapon. Same goes for meat, right? Like unless you've got like a full face helmet, that would be, or even I suppose any helmet would be okay. Because right now that is not the case. It's kind of just like it just detracts from the health pool with like I think it's a critical hit bonus kind of vibes. Crusade Heavy Horse Archer just went down. That's not great. I am kind of using them like melee troops. I do recognize. Archers get in, but yeah, I think we can just pull back and let my archers do the rest of the work. I've got enough levels. Let's just watch the carnage. Oi, you little shits. Bugger off. How are you not dead yet? Ow! Ah. Don't get into a fighting match with the sturgeons, apparently. I was going to use a different phrase, which probably not as monetizable. Nice. Very nice. Okay, let's go up to Forum next. We just need to start chipping away at their armies. And if we fight them one by one, that's very easy to do. Alright, enemy's already pretty close. I really do like this battlefield for us. It's a good fit. They actually are retreating, which is, I believe, if you look up the definition of suicidal intent, you'll see a picture of that right there in front of you. Because what the hell do you think that's going to do for you, my man? You very much need to close distance, but here you are, being a goofball. Alright, well, I think we're just going to hold range on this one, because we actually lost 3 troops in the previous engagement, which is unacceptable. Like, we have infinitely more range than them. We should really not even be taking a single loss. I'm going to play these a little more slowly, which does mean a bit more editing, but hey, your boy's got a job to do. Okay, the enemy has lost all their archers, and apparently that triggers the AI to advance. This is very good to know. That's actually kind of useful. We can probably use that to our advantage at some point. It is insane to me how many of these minor parties have like really heavy cavalry. Maybe that's just like a sturgeon backbone. I'm not sure. I thought that was more of a Landian thing, right? But yeah, these guys have like crazy good cav for the party size. Let's go after the general. I think my role in these battles from now on really should be general sniping. I think it's kind of goofy for us to not be doing this. Oh, there we go. He's gone. Okay, cool. And that means their morale will crumble, and that means the battle ends a hell of a lot sooner. Without a single loss on our part. That's what you want to see. I think that, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. I'll wait for the initial volley, and then we'll just go through and snipe a few generals. Also, buy ourselves a couple levels, you know, play our cards right. Oh, so for those of you wondering how I zoom in, you just hold left shift while you're aiming. Or actually, even when you're not, I think. Yeah, there you go. You can get nice and close. You can also switch to first person and then aim, which gives you a nice cinematic camera. Can't even shoot your own horse. Garbage game. 0 out of 10. Sorry for the jump cut there. The South African electricity grid decided once again that my video format should be corrupted. Thankfully, I have engaged in a practice of frequent ending and starting of the recording, so MP4, it gets broken if you interrupt the recording at any point. So instead, we're making lots of little ones. This doesn't matter to you. We've done a whole bunch of aggressive negotiation with the locals and have concluded and come to an agreement that they will give me many, many troops in exchange for being dead. But we're going to continue our sort of, I don't know what the right word for it is. Warpath, perhaps? Maybe? I don't know. It could be something like that. Against quite literally anyone who's even slightly more blue than the ocean. Which at this point is just Sturgia. In fact, are there any other blue factions? Do we need to start another war? We might have to. Oh my god. The Khuzaits. Either way, we've got another one of these battles ahead of us. They're always just a whole jamboree, aren't they? I genuinely don't know what to do with thumbnails anymore, because, like, how many sort of sturgeons in a white field can I really take? I was thinking, like, oh, I should get a thumbnail of these dudes fighting, but that's literally every thumbnail. Like, the Siege of Arok, that thumbnail, this is really niche, right? But, like, the trebuchet in it, I was so proud of that. It looks so good. Like, that one was a winner. Also, I've discovered that if I kind of, like, swoop by and just pull all of... My horse is so fast now that I can kind of, like, swing by and just grab all of their throwing weapons, and they typically don't hit me. It does occasionally come in, which is a little scary. But for the most part, they kind of miss. There we go. Let's get my Archies over here. Yeah, they're not actually advancing, so let's take advantage of that. And my horse archers, we're going to move you over there onto that hill. Because, yeah, they got no cavalry. Which means we got options. Oh, my catch has opened the door. Where are your opposable thumbs, and when did you evolve them? Anyway, despite all the shields you're seeing in there, this army is fairly novice. Oh, actually, we just gained a level. Cool. And I'm going back to my general sniping. Kainaz over here, recurring character in the Archers-only cinematic universe. Oh, there we go. He's gone. Oh, that was Godun. Then why the hell are we talking to Kainaz? Oh, is Kainaz a title and not his name? Have I been misnaming him this entire time? I should be hung. The Hague will know about this. There we go. Come on, take another shot. Oh, how does he do it? Not even he knows. Oh my god, he's cracked. He's broken. It's his escape from Tarkov, which, by the way, you know, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, might be making a cinematic return to the channel. We'll see. We'll see. The wipe just happened, and I am very keen to play it, but it's kind of hard to do so when the power just goes off in the middle of a raid, and your only options are, you know, give up or give up. That's just that kind of game. At least with this, I can just reload a save, you know? Which, by the way, we haven't done it all. I saved scum once in the Prisoners Only series. I don't think I even mentioned it on camera. The game crashed in the middle of a battle, and we had to go back. Like, I pretty much had to redo an episode. Maybe I did mention it. I'm not sure, but we haven't had to do that yet. Not even with the power cuts. We've been kind of lucky. We haven't really lost any progress. I haven't repeated any battles. Nothing like that. It's been a bit of a big win. It's been kind of cool, actually. Oh, come on. There we go. Because I think Bannerlord with Consequence is a lot more interesting than Bannerlord where you can just reload, right? Like, I know a lot of YouTubers and streamers play it that way, where they just kind of like reload bad moves, but I kind of like to take the L's. It makes it much more interesting. Same for Star Sector. Although that game can be kind of like one wrong move and your day's over. Okay, what have you got for me? Kainaz Godin. Okay, so Kainaz is definitely a name. You're my prisoner, even though you are. You know what? We can't possibly take him prisoner. He's a beast of the field. He's been with us for so long. You know what, buddy? You're free to go. Get out of here. Take all the prisoners. Get you free. Oh, but it doesn't give me any rep if I do that. I think there's another way I can like talk to him or something and do it that way. Or I'll just ransom him for the money. Set him free. Set him free the old-fashioned way. You know. Apparently, Bo Plays is really enjoying me dunking on the sturgeons, because every time I do anything, they offer it to me. 2,900, you betcha. Those are, in my experience, those are about 10 to 30% better than tavern ransoms. But there is always the very real opportunity that someone will hand them the key, and they'll just leave. Okay, 14k for the prisoner ransom. Don't mind if I do. And we're going to do a trade and sell off all the kits. What are we at now? Let's have a quick look. Oh, you love to see it. 18,000. Oh my, he's just broken. He's broken the game. There's no coming back from this. Let's go ahead and just top up on like food types. Get the maximum morale. It's not like we need the money right now, so let's just double down. We could use a few more grapes. And I think we could actually use some horses, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, step warhorse, give me those. Give me like 30 of your step horses, because that just allows us to upgrade things, and it should also slightly improve our mood speed. Plus we still got 7,000 out of there. The herd is actually starting to hurt us, but it is not. But the footmen on horses is offsetting it by a significant margin. Okay, awesome. And as you can see, we are still getting that, I think it's 15% move speed bonus from the game difficulty, because not having it is honestly just annoying, not challenging. We did get that level, so let's go ahead and, I think, spend it. Bow, strong bows, increase your damage with bows by 8%. And, trainer, every day the party member lowers bow skill gains the experience in bow. I don't think that's that important. I think let's increase damage. I think that's very much what we want to be doing there. We do have a focus point and a tribute point. And honestly, I'm pretty torn between these two. I think it's got to go into int, right? Like, we have enough... Hold on. We have enough reach there for a while. Like, we'll get another level before that's a problem. Oh, this is a bit of a problem, though. We are beginning to reach our riding cap. Okay, what have we got here? Animals in your inventory have a very low chance to reproduce. That would be insane. Tier 2 houses... Halves the party speed penalty for herding. Oh, that would be nice. It would give us another 0.1 move speed. More animal... Nah, I think we'll just buy them, right? Riding horde. It's got to be that one. I mean, that's basically what we are. Do not pay wages for wounded soldiers. Influence gained from delaying troops increased by 25%. We're not going to be part of a kingdom, so that's going to be fine. And then... Okay, so the real question is, does the point go here? If we get it, it will probably push us to... yeah, because right now it's 170. Yeah, I think you get 20, 25 maybe? So morale bonus from having diverse food is doubled. That is so powerful. Cost of upgrading units is decreased by 10%. Also powerful. Oof. Whereas here, we could get up to 20% more battle morale penalty with range kills while mounted. That's also just insane, isn't it? That's just insane. Like, annoying buzz is so powerful. Okay, it's all just... I mean, at this point in the game, it's all powerful. We're going to go for Steward, though, I think, just to... yeah, there we go. We can now get Gourmet. Gourmet is a very, very good trait. It's one of my favorites. I think I'm going to put a point into Medicine. I know it's a little goofy. Or we could do Engineering. We could do Engineering, because it would be nice to have a slightly faster build speed. Yeah, especially if we want to do the castles, right? Yeah. Yeah, 10% more hit points, and I think this one and this one, probably what we want. Because I don't really care about the non-range stuff, I very much just want the torsion engines. Okay, cool. But the only way, unfortunately, to train engineering, I think it's the government, the settlements. Hey, she's got another babby. We've got a whole bunch of these. Bo, Couch Potato, Boren. Who would like to be the new babby? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, I noticed there's no chance in hell we're going to be getting through the whole of spring in this episode. It's already nearly an hour long. So perhaps, mayhaps, indeed, we should just do spring today. You know, maybe one episode per season. I'd still like to see those likes. I want to make sure that people are still actually watching this content before I sink another, 2 months of my life into making it. So please, yeah, 25 likes and we will get episode 11 of Archers Only. I know we are at war, surrender, or die. And I think let's finish today off with a bit of tradition and bully some sturgeons. Alright, Godun's army has decided to park itself Godun's army has decided to park itself in the tree line. Very big brain play from the AI. I'm actually quite impressed. We're going to go ahead and get our archers right over here, which should give them fairly clear sight lines into the enemy. I might need to move a little further.
Horse archers!
That should work for now. As you can see, their army is fairly small, kind of mostly just really a band, I I suppose. But we're going to get nice up and close. Maybe take a nice little flank here on him. And just sit here for a minute while we wait for our infantry to catch up. They're pretty quick, but they're not, you know, quick enough for my horsey lifestyle. Maybe at some point we just go full horse archer, like only mounted archers. That could be kind of crazy. Very expensive to maintain, but also so powerful, right? Like, then we don't have to worry about like constantly retreating. We just run around like madmen. But it would make sieges a little tough because unless they're very high tier units, they kind of have trash athletics. Let's get my Archie boys over here-ish. Oh, the tree's getting in the way. Come over here. Yeah, that should work. Is this the edge of the map? Is that why they're all bunching up? No. So what the hell's your problem? Ow. That hurt. My feelings? My feelings? My feelings have been hurt. Horse archers go over there. Oh, it was because I was picking everybody. I'm so used to pressing 1 for these things. It just gets in the way. There we go. Let's get everybody in position. That's what you like to see. Oh, and they're moving. Smart boys. Oh, don't leave the trees. Less smart. Kind of insane, but I just want to point out the bravery of these two sturgeons right here. Kind of like, wow. They're pretty, I mean, it didn't work out for them. They're pretty badass, right? Yep. Yeah, that's going about how you'd expect it to. I just kind of wanted to see what would happen if I actually let them close in. And yeah, it's about what you expect. The shields do not break. I really thought that, you know, they'd take enough damage to shatter. But these troops just have such good shields. That's kind of Sturge's advantage, I guess. They really are a hard counter to our arrows, but there's just so many of us, they can't do anything. Because why not? We're sieging Urusagala. I mean, genuinely, just why not, right? We're going to need a siege ram to get in the doors, for sure. And it would be really nice if we can knock a hole in the in the walls before we actually have to do the fighting. Now, the reason I'm actually besieging this is to train our engineering skill. Like, this is just going to be the way we do it. And we need to do it to the point where we can build these fast enough to kind of, like, you know, just punch through any problems. There we go. Engineering's up to 23. I believe we need to get up to... what is it? What's it for the first one? 25. So 2 more levels and we can get a 10% speed boost, which is going to be huge, specifically for building these trebuchets. Now, the strat, right, when it comes to besieging, is you build a battering ram just so that you've got like a guaranteed means of entry if you need to lead an assault or something against the walls. As you can see, the sturgeons are not coming to get me. There's Oluk. Could we take 289? Ooh, I'm kind of tempted to try. So now our real question here is, do we go for the castle or do we take on that army and then go back for the castle, right? Because if we break the siege, it's all just reset, which is very annoying. We could just wait for them to come and attack us. So there's 120 militia archers. That is genuinely dangerous for us because they will have not just, I mean, they'll have not just like better cover, but also like the height advantage, which is so huge in this game. Is that winnable? Let's look at that carefully, guys. So we've got 203 infantry and 137 ranged troops. 120 of those troops are Sturgeon militia archers, right? Are Sturgeon militia archers something we actually need to worry about? Let's just put militia... Sturgeon militia archer, there it is. Bow of 40, athletics of 40. 40 is so low. And the weapon they wield does 45 piercing damage? What does our Fian champion look like? Let's have a look. So he's got a bow. This is like a comparative analysis, right? A bow of 260. So literally 220 times, 220 skill higher, and it's 76 pierce damage. So nearly double. Well, maybe, I don't know, 50% more, right? Damage. I think we can take this. Like, if we just lead the siege, like ignoring the siege cart, we could put that away. Could we take this? Well, because we can go over the walls with ladders. We don't actually need this. And that would allow me more flexibility in directing my troops. I say we freaking go for it, man. Okay, let's pop out the menu. Let's just lead an assault. I'm really curious to see if we can just do this. It'll be a real challenge to take out their archers because they're going to constantly replenish them. But as long as we try and focus fire, and I think we can get infinite arrows from our encampment. This could be kind of crazy. Remember what I said earlier about not having to save scum? Well, I tried to do this battle, and it turns out it's pretty much impossible. the game does not allow you to actually control your units during sieges. I don't understand why. I tried putting everybody into one group and then sort of huddling them up and moving them around. It literally just would not let me do it. I do not understand why. It would split them into 4 groups, regardless of what I tried to transfer around, and it would have them just rush the walls without any control. So, we're going to leave the siege. Go on. And we're going to deal with this army. Once the army's dealt with, we'll go back to the siege. Now, I do actually want to fight them right over here, because this has proven to be a very favorable battleground for us. It's that one with the left flank protected along this shoreline right here. Traveling to Usakala Castle? I think not, sir. Now, they do outrange us dramatically on this one, which is kind of interesting. Or outpower us, rather. Oh, apparently we don't have the intel on these other parties. Ooh, that adds a bit of spice, doesn't it? We don't actually know what we're going up against here. So we don't know what the composition of their army is. Do we now? Do we now? We do not. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Okay, so you are going to be the one who is dying today. Now we should get full range. Yes. Okay, excellent. So, we have a bunch of infantry. Once again, very infantry-heavy army. That's kind of what you want to see when you are playing archers only. With a fair amount of cavalry, at least 70. Which is actually enough to be a real threat. That's 40 per flank, which is because they will split it into 2 flanks. And at 40 per flank, they can easily overpower our horse archer contingent. Okay, so we're going to have to play this slow, methodical, and very, very smart. We're also going to have to play it next time. The battle was so huge, it took nearly an hour to record and complete the entire thing, so that's going to go up as an episode of its own. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Cheers. And of course, a huge thank you to our channel members and patrons for this month: Kelly Ananas, CallMeBo82, Charlie Weber, Couch Potato, The Senate, LCG Canyon, Pierre G, Mermix, Officer C4, and Red Raven Gaming.